Hello, welcome back to another episode of Final Fantasy. We are going to jump back into our Realm Reborn quest here in just a bit. I want to start with a Conjurer quest first. We are currently level 22 and we have access to the level 20 quest. So we're going to do that first and then we will jump back into main story stuff. If you are new here, welcome on in. If you are returning, welcome back. If you do not know, all of the things are listed in the description below for timestamps. So if you're looking to skip ahead or skip around to different quests and things like that, those are down below. Alright, so level 20, Sylphie's Trials. Brother Isumiyan requests that you assist with Sylphie's training. Greetings, Sophia. You radiate the confidence of a conjurer who neglects not her study of the elements. I confess, I have no lesson for you to learn this day. Instead, I would ask that you aid me in the education of another. Yes, I speak of Sylphie. After no small amount of prompting, bordering on coercion, the child has finally promised to attempt to embrace the forces of nature. But I'm afraid the matter is not so easily resolved. Sylphie has never attempted to learn the basic offensive spells that you and other most conjurers mastered before first venturing into the wild. As such, she is ill-equipped to undertake the trials which furnish you and your peers with an understanding of the elements. Put simply, she is no match for the tainted spirits of nature. But if a more capable conjurer were to accompany her and purify the corruption in her stead, it may yet serve to impress upon her the power of the forces at work. I bid you take her on a pilgrimage around the Twelveswood and give her the opportunity to witness these confrontations firsthand. Earth, wind, water. She must know them all. Show her the majesty and primal ferocity of nature. As it was with you, let Earth be her first lesson. Sylphie awaits you at Brent Branch Meadows. Pray forgive my presumption, though, but I thought it best to send her on ahead while her conviction remained strong. Once you have located the patch of corrupted soil at Brent Branch, draw forth the tainted spirit and let her witness the struggle that ensues. May the elementals aid you in this endeavor, Sophia. Once you have located the patch of corrupted soil at Brent Branch, draw forth the tainted sprite and let her witness the struggle that ensues. May the elementals aid you in this endeavor, Sophia. Alright. So let's help her out, shall we? Let's see, where... Oh, right. We're going back to there. Cool. Let's go like this, because I don't want to run all the way there. Central Shroud. Okay, so let's head... Oh, it's... Okay, it's taking us immediately just to the spot where the sprite... That makes sense. Okay. I don't know why I was thinking that we were going to, like, see her here and then go over to it. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Hello. It's like we've been here before. But at least maybe she's gonna make some progress and actually do the learning that she has to do so she doesn't, you know, drain her entire life force to death. I don't know, their sprites are cool though. Ta-da! Ah! I wasn't scared. I was just a little startled, that's all. It was as if a massive solid wrath had erupted from the ground. I've never felt anything... never mind. We have to head to Bannock next. Let's get this over with. I was gonna say, you're gonna learn something, Sylphie. We're gonna force you to see the error of your ways, child. Okay. Next is wind. Okay. So we'll head out and around and totally use the pathways to get to where we're supposed to be going. There it is. This is a big log. Alright, watch the air. There we go. Honestly, I kind of feel like, I understand we're like not the highest level of stuff, but I feel like being smacked with a giant boulder should maybe do a little bit more damage than it does. There we go. What'd you think of the wind? Gods! The wind blew straight through me. It felt both gentle and sharp at the same time. I can't explain it. This is something you can conjure? Let's be on our way. The last one is at Lilystone. Alright, so last one's water. Oh, where is it? Not in this part of the map. Where are we going? Oh, it's down here. Okay. I was like, why am I not seeing any orange on the map? It's fine. Okay, we'll head that way. Right, there she is. Corrupted water spirit. Okay, I'll let them smack that one. Can I just join theirs? No, I'll have to smack my own. It's fine. Summon another one. I was gonna say, I don't think it counted because it didn't do this whole... It didn't have this. Sometimes you can join in with someone else that's already smacking the thing, but I think the quest has to actually have that interaction to click on it. I like the tree slugs. They're actually kind of cute. Okay. Ta-da! Crush your enemies. Okay. Alright, Sylphie, did you learn anything? The lake is so beautiful. I never noticed how clearly the sky is reflected in its surface. I never noticed. You didn't bother to pay attention. Let's head back. I am ready to speak to the Guildmaster now. Or with the Guildmaster now. Alright. I hope that means she at least learned a thing or two. Okay, and then I'm assuming that means we're going back to... Yeah, okay. Let's return. And boing. I like the animation that goes with that. Alright, let's boop ourselves over to the Conjurer's Guild. I'm hoping she actually learned something from that. She definitely was still putting up a little bit of resistance to stuff, but definitely not as much as she's done in like past conversations and things. Welcome back, my avid conjurers. How fare you in the encounter with the elements? Sylphie, what did you sense as Sophia cleansed the sources of corruption? It's hard to explain. It was like hearing voices crying out in joy. And I felt their happiness wash over me. The world seemed sharper, more alive. It was almost as if nature was speaking to me. But why, Brother Izumi? Why did my mother teach me to avoid this side of conjuring? What was she so afraid of? There are certain truths that hide behind the mask of our words, and there is much that your mother didn't tell you. But you needn't seek all the answers at once, Sylphie. Even now, your mind wanders amid a sudden inundation of awareness. The first time we connect with nature can be a wonderful but disorienting experience. I suggest you allow yourself some time to adjust to this new perspective. Yes, Guildmaster. You have my gratitude, Sophia. Thanks to you, Sylphie has taken a most important step. You heard her mention voices crying out in joy, did you not? It appears the mother's gift has been passed on to the daughter. Such sensitivity is not something one can achieve through meditation and training, but a blessing that only a few fortunate chosen receive. And as you have no doubt surmised, Sylphie's mother was one such person. The misunderstanding of that blessing, however, was what led her down such a tragic path. We could not allow Sylphie's astonishing talent to consume her in the same manner. But we mustn't get ahead of ourselves. The girl has barely awoken to her potential. And for that potential to be fully realized, your support is yet needed. I suspect she failed to mention that the promise of your involvement in her lessons was the reason for her change of heart. You underestimate the impression your quiet determination has made on young Sylphie. If modesty prevents you from acknowledging your good deed, consider this task part of your training. Her conjurers are healers of wounds, be they physical or otherwise. Walk with her on her journey, Sophia, and together explore the myriad of mysteries of nature. Fancy. Okay. Let's see. We're not wearing a head thing right now because we're wearing the full piece thing. So I'm gonna go with the shoes. And then I think that puts us caught up. Yeah, we can't do the next one because I'm assuming the next one's 25. Yeah, okay. So we'll come back once we are at level 25, but in the meantime, we'll go back to doing main story around Reborn quests. All right, we're back here again. All right, level 14. Oh, right, because we were doing, yeah. We have been chosen to do the fancy thing. Renewing the Covenant. Maureen has some final words of advice to offer regarding your role in the Green Bliss. Now that you have the Mona mask, all that's left is to participate in the ceremony. Perchance you are feeling nervous, but never fear. Despite all the pomp and surrounding the role, there is really nothing to being emissary. All you are required to do is wear the mask, stand up straight, and look dignified. The more involved aspects of the proceedings will be handled by others. Simple, no? The ceremony will be held at Nikito's Amphitheater. I know I probably butchered that. When you are ready, make yourself known to the caretaker there, a woman named Estain. Okay. Oh, and be sure to wear the mask or she may not recognize you. Now, off you go, Sophia, and good luck. I feel like we should have a counter for how many times I mispronounce places and names because I just know that it's a whole bunch of times, and I do apologize. I am doing my best. If there is one that you would like to help me pronounce better, I am totally open to learning. There's lots of names and things. Okay. I think I have that either right. I do. Okay. Why isn't that marked as a... Oh, is it because I need to put on the mask? Is that why it's not marked as a quest? I don't see her quest. Okay, hold on. There it is. Okay. I was going to say, I'm assuming it probably ended up as an item. Okay, let's just put something. Can we just put that back on? There we go. I was gonna say, I'm assuming it's gonna unequip our other stuff. We look ridiculous, but we're ready. Ah, you must be the emissary. I see you have come prepared. That is well. I have been instructed to escort you to your place. Please follow me.
Look! The Elder Cecia.
12 bless her heart! Friend!
I like that they're here too.
May she find favor with the elementals.
Sparkly.
This radiance.
I was gonna say we
Could
have our.
it be a crystal of light?
I was gonna say we have that crystal.
Tell me true. Has the Mother Crystal revealed herself to you? Did you bask in her light?
Mm-hmm.
Have you, perchance, experienced sensations akin to ether sickness of late? That Heidelin would speak directly to this woman.
We're fancy.
There once were dauntless adventurers who fought in the name of Eorzea. When the primals threatened to bleed the land dry, these brave men and women rose to face them. When the Garlean Empire resumed its war of conquest, they rushed to the realm's defense. And when it was foretold that Dalamud would fall, they fought with all their strength to deliver us from certain doom. Yet as strong and as brave as they were, they, like so many, disappeared amidst the flames at Cartano. None have forgotten the heroes who gave all for the sake of a realm not their own. Yet when we try to recall their names, we find the pages of our memories are blank, as if bleached by the sun. And when we try to recall their faces, we see them only in silhouette, as if they stood betwixt us and a blinding glare.
Which is why it's the Warriors of Light.
Hence have these heroes come to be known as the Warriors of Light. Beholding you, illuminated by the glow of the crystal, I could not help but be reminded of them. The crystal has chosen you for a purpose. Trust to its guiding light, and all shall be revealed to you in good time. Though none can say for certain what the future will bring, it is my belief that you may yet play a telling role in the tale of this great realm.
Well, we kind of are a main character in an MMO, so like maybe there's a chance.
For the power of the echo resides within you.
Oh. Okay, again, I have actually played through A Realm Reborn before, but I haven't done Gridania's, like, storyline. It's interesting to hear that Echo mentioned this early on. This does not look good. Oh.
Flames to the fore! Victory belongs to the bold. Show those Imperial whore sons what we're made of!
The left flank buckles. Divert the barracudas. Bid them hold that position, though it costs them their lives.
Oh boy.
The yellow serpents are in need of succor. Pray, send the white wolves to their aid. The adventurers risk life and limb for our cause. We must not fail them.
Oh.
Is aught amiss?
No, it is nothing.
Oh.
hells!
The barrier won't go down so easily! Eyes forward!
You say so. Why is the Ascian just standing out there?
We are being watched.
Raging Bull, calling Bloodthorn. Bloodthorn, respond! Respond, damn you!
I don't think they can.
Ah!
Raging Bull, this is Mad Snake. Respond.
Ryder, this is Raging Bull. What news?
We're surrounded by a blaze. There is no way out. Gods preserve, what is that thing?
What's going on? Speak to me!
Gods damn it! We cannot hold much longer.
Mad Snake! Mad Snake! Answer me!
I'm pretty sure we just heard them get burned alive. I don't think that's gonna happen.
Damn it! Damn it all to the seventh hell!
What of the barracudas? Can they not be reached?
Sorry, Admiral. Shell's not working.
What of our own?
I cannot say, my lady. That monstrosity appears to be disrupting our communications.
We must keep trying. Call till they respond.
Alright.
Yes, my lady.
Admiral, General, we can do no more. We must give the order to withdraw.
I will not forsake Louis Soir.
General, please. Victory may belong to the bold, but there will be no victor this day. You know this to be true. Let us not sacrifice lives in vain. The adventurers fight bravely, but to no avail. Let them withdraw, and let us be the ones to stand with Louis Soir.
Belay previous orders. All Maelstrom units are commanded to fall back, effective immediately. Give the foreign levy priority. Let the main host cover their retreat and bring up the rear.
Damn it! Relay the order. All flames are to withdraw. I don't care if our link cells are useless. You still have a working pair of legs, don't you? Well, use them, you bloody half-wit!
Start running.
The outcome of this battle was long since decided. Better to retreat now than risk a massacre.
Oh. Maybe a little too late. Still standing up there.
This dark, stifling presence. Who or what?
Think more of a what?
We go to take our place beside Archon Louis Soir. To your positions.
Spamul, Sogini Muese Donzul.
Right. That I should live to behold Bahamut once more.
Logalo.
Magnificent. The eons of imprisonment have only made him hungrier?
Imarat way. Kiskat Toga Hards Waddledorns.
I'm aware of them. Pay them no mind. They are powerless to act.
Seize Nigem. Fizdun the only Lamrai Sadai Dorn.
It has begun. Soon the planet will reign its true form. Or regain its true form. Oh boy. I was gonna say, and assumed that we're just passed out, standing there on the ground. Ah, look who's back in the land of the living. You mean to say you don't remember a thing? You collapsed in the middle of the ceremony, gave us all a good fright. So we carried you back here. I must say, you're heavier than you look. Hey! You've hardly stopped of late. Your exertions must have caught up with you. But you adventurers are nothing if not resilient. Seeing as the worst is past, I shall take my leave and return to my duties. Oh, I almost forgot. The Elder Seedseer told me she'd like to see you when you felt well enough. The gentle soul was almost as worried about you as I was, bless her. When you're back on your feet, be sure to visit her at the Lotus Stand. Alright. We still actually have the mask on, we do. I was gonna say, we also have better gloves, so let's put all our stuff back on, as it were, to look a little bit less ridiculous, hopefully. Okay. And then I don't think we have anything we actually need to do in the inn room, but we can come back later if we want to. At some point I'll remember to do the thing that it's fun to like go back to an inn room to log out, because then you know your character like actually goes to sleep. And then the next time you log back in, they like wake up in the bed. And I just think that's cute. I like it. I like the immersion of that. Alright, so we'll go, instead of going to the Conjurer's Guild, we're gonna go this way. Ah, you are Sophia Star Racer, are you not? I bid you welcome, my lady. The Elder Seedseer left word that you would be joining her at the Lotus Stand. May I show you in? Gonna run towards her. I still think this place looks cool. I have looked forward to your coming, Sophia, but tell me, are you recovered? I am most glad of that. Now, I hope you will not doubt the earnestness of my concern, but I would ask a favor of you. Nor can I deny that I summoned you here in part with this in mind. Know, however, that I proceed only upon the understanding that you are rested and well. Alright, quest complete. We're almost level 23. Okay, thank you for hearing me out. Right, level 15, the Gridanian Envoy. Alright, Connie Senna would entrust you with the task of great import. I have written a letter to my counterparts in the Eorzean Alliance. The Battle of Cartanu and the calamity that followed claimed countless souls and left countless more bereft and alone. In the dark days that followed, many were the survivors who thought themselves less fortunate than the dead. 5 years have come and gone, but the land and the people still bear the wounds of the devastation. Nor are we any closer to learning the fate of the Warriors of Light. Yet, so long as we live, never must we give up hope. We owe this to those who laid down their lives that we might behold another dawn. In remembrance of them, a memorial service will soon be held upon the anniversary of the Battle of Carntanoon. This missive bears the details of that service. You graciously accepted the part of emissary in the recent ceremony. Should you be so willing, I would now make you my envoy and have you bear my message to our allies. Your dedication to the people of Gridania rouses fond memories in me, and I would choose no other for the role. Will you do me this favor? Humbly, I thank you. As you no doubt aware, our partners in the Eorzean Alliance lie at some considerable distance away, nor are Uldal or Limsa Lominzas close to one another. Yet fear not, for I have no intention of subjecting you, my own newly anointed envoy, to a journey which would take weeks by land. No, I mean for you to travel by air. Receive of me this airship pass. With it, you may use the skyways that connect the 3 city-states of the Alliance. The airship landing is situated upon the lower floor of the Carline canopy. Simply show your pass and you will be admitted to the departure area. Before you embark on your journey, however, you would do well to seek the worldly wisdom or marine. For few forest-born Gridanians know more of the lands beyond the Twelves Wood than she. In better times, airships were available for the convenience of one and all. Alas, the risk that our crafts may fall to Imperial attack has forced a reduction in the number of flights. Consequently, as it has become necessary to restrict air travel only to those whose need is great, such individuals may petition the relevant parties to be issued an airship pass. As you may have deduced, I myself am one such party. Yet I was not alone in desiring that you be granted the privilege of air travel. Such is the potential you show. We have no doubt but that you will reward our faith in you, Sophia. By the power vested in me, I bid you journey forth as my envoy into the great realm of Eorzea. Walk her fields, brave her seas, and strive to know her better. And wheresoever you go, go without fear, for the path shall be revealed to those who are true of heart. Guided by the crystal's light, set forth and discover your destiny. I really like her. Cool. Okay. I'm interested to see which place it sends us first. Okay, so we'll head back. Oh, wait, let's take this. This would be faster. This would be the faster way to get back over there. There we go. There's so many people. Holy moly. I know it's a main city and whatnot, but I still don't expect there to be that many people present, but we're still, I think, at a time of, you know, this recording that there's a lot of new characters hanging around, so a lot of people are still in these cities and such. But we're, sounds like, about to leave. 'Tis good to see you up and about again, Sophia. Tell me, did you pay the elder Seedseer a visit as I bade? Anointed personal envoy? Oh, or appointed personal envoy. That's more accurate. Anointed, appointed, kind of the same thing. And now you are to bear the Elder Seedseer's missive to our allies. Well, it seems you've made an impression on the great woman. I can't argue with her judgment, though. You've earned this honor with tireless hard work, and everyone says you don't deserve it. or anyone who says you don't deserve it had better not do so in my hearing. I find myself praising you often of late, but Mother is truly proud of you. Short of a warrior of light, I can imagine no better adventurer to represent us, and that, my girl, is some compliment. But I flattered you enough for one day, and I don't want your head to get too big. You'll struggle to lug it around the realm. Speaking of which, Eorzea is a big old place. Now that you have an airship pass, you can really start to broaden your horizons. The sky's quite literally the limit. Even if your errand didn't call for it, I would strongly suggest visiting the 2 other city-states of the Alliance before you go anywhere else. They are, of course, Limsa-Lominsa, City of Pirates, and Ul'dah, Jewel of the Desert. Once you've acquainted yourself with them, you can turn your sights on whichever lesser-trodden region takes your fancy. The calamity changed the face of Eorzea, and much of her now lies in shadow. Beyond man's ken is a variable playground for wide-eyed adventurer like your good self. Mind you, it won't be all fun and games. Each nation faces its share of problems, from internal strife to conflict with the beast tribes and their primals. So don't be too surprised if you find yourself embroiled in the odd, unsavory situation on your travels. But no matter what difficulties you encounter, I am confident that you will pull through and emerge the stronger for your experience. These are interesting times for Eorzea, Sophia. It's been 5 years now since the calamity, but folk are finally beginning to look to the future. A period of great change is upon us, and you have a part to play in it. And if that prospect doesn't excite you, I don't know what will. Fancy, fancy. Okay, let's go down to the airship. Hello. Greetings, good madam. This is the reservation counter for Limsa-Lominsa bound flights. Okay, it sounds like we're going to Limsa first. Oh, are you not Sophia Starracer, the Elder Seedseer's personal envoy? We at High Wind Skyways are honored to serve you. You will be flying with us today. Or will you be flying with us today? Yeah, we're gonna go somewhere. I don't know where, but it sounds like we're headed to Limsa. This way. We're going on a grand adventure! Board the airship? Alright. Attention, all passengers. The airship bound for Limsa-Lominsa is about to depart. Please make your way to the boarding gate. Alright. I always felt like if I was to actually, like, ride one of these kinds of airship things, like, I'm sure there's, you know, things that make it so it's easier to stand around, but I feel like I would just have, like, falling over when trying to, like, stand on the deck. I feel like I would, I don't know, I would at least wobble. But I'm sure there's, you know, maybe something that keeps you there? I don't know. Off we go. Farewell, Sophia. You say this like, you make this feel like we're gonna go away forever. One day, minstrels will sing your deeds, or sing of your deeds. May you ever walk in the light of the crystal. Oh.
It has been 15 years, but the bitter taste of defeat lingers still. 15 years since the Imperial fleet set course for Mordona, led by the Egrios, mightiest of all vessels. Silver Till Lake lay ripe for the taking, and all of Eorzea would soon be ours. Or so we believed. But an innumerable host of dragons met us that day, at the heart of which flew the great Midgard Zormer. Though we succeeded in slaying that lord among worms, the dread serpent's defeat was bought at too high a price. Our invincible flagship was lost, and all hope of victory with her. So ended our glorious conquest.
I feel like you shouldn't call it an invincible ship. I feel like that's just setting it up to be exploded by naming it an invincible thing.
Eorzea, a blighted realm, riddled with false gods. Twice now it has eluded the Empire's grasp. For all the destruction it wrought, even Meteor, the great sin, failed to yield us control over it. And for this failure, the realm has sunk deeper into depravity. It is twisted beyond all reckoning, rotten nigh to the core. Yet, it must be saved.
Don't think you're saving it.
Only Garlean rule can bring order to Eorzea. It falls to us to deliver the misguided masses from their ignorance.
We are of one mind, Lord Van Balzar.
I feel like that's not a good thing.
Senior engineers, please report to Magitech Research following scheduled inspection.
Hey, is the Legatus really planning to take another tilt at Eorzea?
Seems like it.
Hey? What hole have you been hiding in? We're in the midst of preparing for a new campaign, and a huge one at that.
But I thought the Emperor had given up the Western lands for lost after Cartano. What could the Legatus possibly hope to gain by acting alone?
I sense you harbor certain doubts over the wisdom of the Legatus's plan.
I was gonna say, don't talk bad about the bad guy when the bad guy's within earshot.
My lord!
Please, call me Nero. Tell me, where were you born?
Othard, my lord.
Alamigo, my lord.
Ah, codename Hummingway, I presume.
I don't know what you...
Uh-oh.
Silence. Your denials will not change your fate. I assure you, Frumentarium sees all.
Okay.
Clean up this mess, and do not miss any, or I shall be most displeased. At once, my lord.
Just say, you better do it or you're gonna be next.
Garland, soon you will be made to know the true power of Magitech.
Okay. There's Limsa. We made it. Fancy. Okay. Ah, you must be the envoy from Gridania. Welcome to Limzo Lamenza. My lady, Admiral... I don't actually know how to pronounce their name. The Admiral awaits your arrival. Just say Admiral for now. I'm realizing I don't think I've ever called her anything but Admiral. I don't think I've ever actually pronounced her name out loud. You're the Gridanian Envoy. Welcome to Limzo Lamenza. The Admiral has been looking forward to your arrival. And that's the other thing, too, is most people just call her the Admiral. Please proceed to the Crow's Lift at your earliest convenience. It will take you to the Bulwark Hall. Once there, pray speak with Xanthiel. He will be pleased to show you in to the Admiral's command room on the bridge. Alright. Let's head that way then. Yes, go up. Down? Oh, we're on the upper decks, so we're going to the lower decks. Okay. Oh, right. Okay. I see where we're coming from. Okay, we're gonna go attune to the Aetherite before I forget. It has been a while since I've been in Limsa. Not close enough? There it goes. Maybe? Nope, it's clicking on a character. There we go. Yay! Okay, now let's actually go talk to her. Fancy, fancy. Greetings, madam, and welcome to our fair city. If you would permit me to examine the seal on the missive you carry. Yeah, there you go. Yes, everything seems to be in order. My apologies. We cannot afford to be complacent, you understand. Please step this way. Fair enough.
Enter. I did not expect the Gridanian Envoy to be an adventurer. It speaks highly of your character that the Elder Seedseer would choose an outsider to represent her nation's interests. This way. I bid you welcome.
Welcome, welcome.
I am Melve Blufisvin, Admiral of Limso Lominsa, and Commander of the Maelstrom.
Blufisvin? I think we're just gonna call her the Admiral, y'all. What do you think?
Now, what news from the Black Shroud?
A memorial service to honor the fallen. Seven hells. Has it been 5 years? 5 years since the last Garlenian Empire sought to wrest Eorzea from our grasp? It was in answer to the Imperial threat that the city-states formed the Grand Companies and forged the Eorzean alliance anew. But Garlemald was not content to wager all on a simple contest of martial might. They had other plans, the Meteor Project. Legis Naval Van Darnus, Hell's Take Him, intended to cleanse our realm by snatching the lesser moon, Dalamond, from the heavens and casting it down upon our heads. Desperate to prevent this lunatic scheme, we marched our forces to Cartanu Flats, and there met the Imperial Legion in battle. Never have I seen a fight like the Battle of Cartanu, and I have seen full many. But, though we gave no quarter, spared not one onzi of effort, we could not prevent what followed. From inside the shell of Dalamond came a winged nightmare, a dragon the size of a bloody city. 'Twas the elder primal Balamut, bent on making an 8th hell of Eorzea. In the space of a breath, the legions of the Empire was set aflame, while our own armies fared little better. 'Twas as if the whole world was burning. Words cannot describe the scene. And yet, by some miracle, a few among us were spared. Ever as I steeled myself before death, a blinding white light enveloped me, robbing me of my senses. When I regained them, the dragon was gone, and the still smoldering land was warped beyond all knowing. Where the Archon, I don't remember how they pronounce that, Louis Socks, still with us, he would doubtless shed some light on these unfathomable happenings. Alas, he is not, and I fear we will want for his wisdom in the days to come. For while our nation struggled to recover from the devastation, the beastmen call forth their damned primals to torment us anew. Unless we put aside our differences and rebuild now, our forces will catch us unprepared. And I speak not only of the beastmen. Do not imagine that the Empire has forsaken its claim on Eorzea. The Imperials crowd our borders, waiting to strike. Damn it all, we need champions to replace those we lost. But such thoughts are worse than worthless. Time is short and none will save us save ourselves. It is the duty of every soul who survived the calamity to work together for the good of Eorzea, and this memorial service may be the very thing to unite us. Kai Senna has the right of it. I accept her proposal. Your duty is done here, adventurer. I will see that the Elder Seed Seer receives my reply. You travel next to Uldal, yes? Ulda, yeah. That's where we're headed, I guess. Pray give my regards to General Reborn. Oh, and tell him the wolf has been sniffing around the stables. A private jest, and one in poor taste, but I would have you tell it all the same. Fare you well, Sophia. May the navigator guide you on your journey. Alright, I guess back to the airship we go. That back over here? Yeah, airship landing. There we go. Back to the upper decks. We're going all over the place today. We're going to Limsa, we're going to Ulda. Greetings, madam. This is the counter for passengers traveling to Ulda. A pleasure to serve you again, madam. Are you ready to board the ship to Ulda? I guess so. I guess we're just stopping in Limsa. We'll definitely come back at some point. Because there's definitely other quests and stuff to do here, but for now, we're just going to follow the main storyline. We were here for 2 seconds. But we did remember to attune to the Aether Rite, so it'll be a lot easier to get back now. Alright, here we are. At some point, I'll have to start a third character so I can start in Ul'dah and do all the starting areas. You must be the envoy from Gridania. Welcome to Ul'dah, madam. The Flame General awaits your arrival. Welcome to Ul'dah, madam. We have been expecting you. Flame General Reborn will receive you in the fragrant chamber. Please take the lift down to the Hustlings Strip and speak to Bartholomew at the Royal Promenade. That sounded so fancy. Okay, so we're going this way. Yeah, here we go. Alright, going out and around. We're gonna attune to this one at least. We'll need to go over to the main one at some point to go there, but for now we'll at least attune to that. Because we're not gonna go to the main one right now, because we're gonna go over to the stairs here and up to the fancy doorway. Yeah. Hello. The Gridanian Envoy, I presume. Would you be so good as to allow me to inspect the missive you bear, madam? My thanks. Yes. Better safe than sorry. Ah, yes, the seal of the Elder Seedseer. Please proceed.
Ah, a guest from Gridania. I thought I smelled leaf mold.
Hey!
I won't hold it against you. If you're half the warrior Kane says, 'tis a wonder you don't reek of dead Ixal.
Fair.
Welcome to the Sultanate of Ul'dah. I am Rauban al-Din, General of the Immortal Flames.
Okay, Rauban, okay.
But you did not come all this way to trade formalities.
I'm gonna tell you a bad thing is why we're here. Cotonou. I remember bloody Cotonou. Do you know what happened that day, adventurer? We took the field against the Garleans. Or when we took the field against the Garleans. I do. We kind of had a vision that kind of showed us. So my counterparts have educated you. Totally. Oh, trust Merylwib to make light of our wolf problem. Women always did have a black sense of humor. Wolves are bloodthirsty beasts upon which one cannot turn one's back. 'Tis only a matter of time before they bite. So, it was the Garleans 50 years ago. No sooner had they learned how to use magic tech than they began seizing territory from their neighbors. Led by the legatus Solus Zon Galvis, they swiftly brought the other nations of Isilbar to heel, and so the legatus became an emperor and his republic an empire. An empire which then set its sights upon Eorzea. But the conquering emperor is now an old man of 80 winters. His health is failing and he has no clear successor. Like as not, this is why the Garleans have been quiet of late. But the 14th Imperial Legion is still entrenched within our borders. And their commander, Legatus Galvis von Baelsar, has long harbored ambitions of conquest. Were he to strike now, I fear we would fall like so many others before us, and not only Ul'dah, but Gridania and Limzo-Laminza as well. For the calamity brought the lot of us to our knees, and we've yet to get up. We barely have the strength to stand against the beast tribes, never mind the primals they mean to summon. We are a realm divided, adventurer, an alliance in name only. But the wolf cares not for the plight of its prey. The Garleans stir, and the Admiral would not let it go unnoticed. All the other concerns pale in comparison to the Empire, even the Beast Tribes and their bloody primals. We must stand united once more, that much is clear. And if we're to do so, we must remember the cause which last brought us together. Kane will have her memorial. We will honor the memory of the fallen. We will remind the people what their brothers and sisters fought and died for. Yay, we get his signature too. Shall I inform the Sultana and the Syndicate? I will speak with Her Grace myself. Very good, sir. The Elder Seedseer will have my reply anon. My thanks to you, adventurer. Yay! And we get our first little minion. We get the wind-up airship. Yay! Okay, you may now... Thank you. So the airship routes connecting the 3 nations. Before you may board an airship, you must pay the requisite fare and guild. That's fair, yeah. Snazzy! And now we can have... we can have a little friend! Okay. Yay! Now we have a little airship. Fancy! Okay, well, that is where we're going to call it for this episode here. Thank you for coming along on the adventure with me. If you want to catch the other episodes of this, make sure you hit that subscribe button. I really, really appreciate it. The playlist has all the other episodes if you have missed one or want to jump ahead or anything like that. So thank you for being here, and I hope to catch you in the next one.